How many wives can you have? Like, I was looking at Brother Pilot.
Come on, Jack.
Come on, man. You ain't quiet.
That's funny.
I just want to know.
Well, no, the answer to that is one. One, and just one. I'll say it this way. The Holy Quran says that you may take wives by the 2s, 3s, and 4s.
Does that mean how they look or how many we can have?
No, how many you can have, right? Up to 4, and then it says, however, if you are unable, and I'm paraphrasing now, if you are unable to deal fairly among them, meaning each one of them gets their own everything, each one of them, they have their own transportation, home, land, etc.
So I got to buy them all cars.
Yeah.
I got to buy them all land.
Yeah.
All of them get land.
Yeah.
We can all stay on the same land.
Well, that, mind you, that's up to y'all how you want to work it.
And get a Sprinter.
Fairly.
I was gonna get a Sprinter. Put us like a Scooby-Doo. All us get in the van.
Oh, you're terrible. Peace. Assalamu alaikum, family. Brother Rizza Islam here, and you are watching ThisIs50.com.
I think I'm just getting abreast to you with the whole R. Kelly situation.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, that clip right there. And you said some very powerful things and everything. And I got it by way of Earthquake's page.
Oh,
the
really?
comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right.
One of my comedian buddies.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, and I was like, wow, man, this dude got a really interesting introspective on it. It's very informative and whatnot. And the more I was going through your page, and I was like, wow, man, I think I want to start following this guy.
Appreciate that.
Wow, I need to start sharing this stuff.
Wow.
So man, tell me what's the origin of Rizza Islam?
Well,
am I?
Well, Rizza.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, brother, born and raised in Compton, California, youngest of 10 children. Yeah. Should I start right there? Okay, I'm sorry right there.
That's a lot right there. Just them two things.
Look, I'm already, brother. That's a country.
You come out swinging.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And see, and because of that, brother, the whole demographic, the whole, I would say, the environment, brother. You're talking about Bloods, Crips, gang banging, drugs, all of that. That was the norm, the regular. Police sirens. I thought it was fireworks. They didn't tell me it was police officers, gunshots. They didn't tell me that until I was maybe 5 or 6 years old. So all of this was the regular. But it wasn't until I was about maybe 9 or 10 that I started looking at things in my community to see exactly what it was that was going on with everything. Looking at seeing, okay, is this normal? Is this supposed to be this way, or is somebody causing it to be this way? Why are people who look like me on drugs, are drinking, doing all this nonsense, but I don't see anybody else going through that? And it's heavy in my neighborhood. And I would go to other neighborhoods and I wouldn't see it like that, but I would come back to Compton, come back to Watts, come back to LA, all these different areas, and it would always be the same thing. So that's something that kind of hit me hard, brother. So my activism and my the work in the community didn't start until I was about maybe 10 or 11, but I became extremely heavily involved in it, I would say, my early teens, and then of course into my 20s.
Well, how did you pretty much bypass all the drugs and joining gangs and stuff?
I didn't bypass all the way. Now see, that's the other thing, because people, when they see you in this bow tie and they see you in the suit, they're like, oh man, you fell from heaven. Like, brother, man, if you don't knock it off, no, we went through the different struggles. The only difference is I had so many examples right in front of my face that basically whenever I wanted to do something, I would see them do the exact thing that I want to go do, and then I would see the result. So, okay, I wanted to do this. My brother did that. He got put in the back of a police car. Okay, I ain't gonna do that. I wanted to do this. My sister went and did this. Okay, something bad happened to her. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. See, that's kind of how it happened. I had many examples ahead of me, but I
went hard-headed.
Yeah. Right. But I did still, to a degree. You have that curiosity. It's natural. And I said, you know what? Let me smoke a little weed. I'm gonna see how that is. And so I did do that for a little bit. Matter of fact, I smoked weed between the age of 8 and 9. Yeah, we started early, finished early. Okay. But the point is, like,
would you had an asthma attack or something?
No,
field day?
Hey, man, look, right, I was trying to figure out what it was. I'm like, damn, it looked fun. Y'all making it look fun. My brothers was looking, like, nah, you don't want this, Until they said, nah, all right, go ahead and roll it up. Let's see what you're gonna do with it. And yeah, like I said, between 8 and 9, had all the fun with that. Drank alcohol a few times, but like I said, it was all early. Very early. You talking about low tolerance, your body is gonna kick it out real hard.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna damn near pass out coughing.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, brother.
It's going down.
Got them, what do they call them? Soft lungs or something like that at the early age. So all of that, brother, I finished it early, and I said, nah, this ain't for me. I'm cool. I'm real cool. And then on top of that, I had other examples who died from different drugs. My sister was on Skid Row for 20 years on crack cocaine. I mean, brother, it was just so many examples to where I said, all right, that's not what I'm gonna do. And the gang banging, yeah, I was born into a family who was involved in mainly Crips specifically, so I knew how to Crip walk before I could talk to a degree. Doing all that. And I used to fight my homeboys that would force me to fight, but I didn't really get heavily active. I wasn't a shooter. You see what I'm saying? I got all that stuff done real early. So yeah, brother, I kind of.
So the peer pressure into getting inside a gang, right?
Yeah.
Like it was
there.
How serious is it though? Because when you watch South Central or those other movies, like you if you live over here, you down.
It's
you
serious.
got to be
simple. Or you are an extreme church boy. That's how it was back then. But in Compton, the only reason why I was able to kind of navigate through it is because my whole family was known. We were a big family. We were born in the Nation of Islam. We were born in.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So to that degree, we had a safe zone already.
Right.
But my stepfather, who brought us into the nation, he was locked up around, I think, about 96, 97. Once he got taken to prison, the whole family collapsed. That's when everybody got back into gangs, drugs, etc. You see what I'm saying? So that still was a safe kind of point for us. So we had some stability. Then it got knocked off. Then we got back to being stable. So that's kind of how that went. But the peer pressure was always real.
So you gotta put me on real quick, man.
Yeah.
What's up with Muslims, black Muslims,
Yes, sir.
and the prison system?
Oh, yeah.
Why are they so heavily related? Like you like a homeboy leave and go to jail and then come back, brothers or something.
Hey.
How does that even work? And where did the brothers that's already in there, that's already converted into Islam? When does this happen?
I'm gonna tell you, look, you find a brotherhood. See, when you get to prison, I've never been to prison as an inmate, but I've been in there as a visitor. I've seen many people. I've worked with thousands, brother, of people who have been in prison. They told me everything about it, and I've asked them the same question: how did you come into contact with the nation or Islam, etc.? Like, how did it work? They said when you get in there, it's a brotherhood. You get on the yard, it's a brotherhood. You see sections, you see groups, you see this group here, this group here, this group here. But that group, they said, was always open, loving, appreciative, educating you, regardless of whether or not you wanted them to. They was always dropping knowledge on you. And because they're black and they want to empower you, it was attractive naturally. Because you're like, wait a minute, I like that. I like what I'm hearing. Matter of fact, it applies to me. And it's not just saying I'm a nigga. I'm just nothing. I'm worthless. No, it's teaching me about the science of who I am, the knowledge of God, the knowledge of my true history. So all of that is very attractive to one's mind. So of course, the nation has a very strong connection with our brothers and sisters in prison. A lot of brothers and sisters who were in prison found the nation there, and of course Islam, period. So whether if it's from the Arab side of it, where you see the brothers growing the beards, or if it's from the Nation of Islam, either or, you find a level of comfort, solace, understanding, freedom, justice, all together inside of caged walls. So yeah, brother, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Now, the one thing about you, man, you're a very complex guy.
Yes,
and
sir.
to the point where I'm like, man, this guy is too serious. He's really, really serious.
Yeah.
But then I was coming home one night, I'm scrolling, and then I saw you be human.
Yeah.
And you was dancing.
Yeah, come
and
on,
I was like, who is this nigga? What's going on right here? You was pumping like on the movie.
Yeah, bro.
Like it was in it. And twisted around, and then you went right back into the nation.
Oh,
at the end.
Hey, brother, look, don't get it twisted, brother. I'm telling you, when people sit and they say, man, y'all was born in them bow ties, I'm like, hold on. First of all, most of us, brother, most of us was either in gangs. We used to fight a whole lot. We did drugs, sold drugs, you name it. It's a lot of different complex things. But for me, one of the things is I love dancing. I grew up, I've been dancing since I was 4 years old, watching Michael Jackson on TV.
Wow.
I mean, I'm serious. When I say I dance, I can get down at any time, anywhere.
You're pretty advanced, bro.
Bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if I seen you on what's that dance show?
So
you think you can dance?
Yeah. Those are most of my homeboys who I grew up with in certain dance groups.
Wow.
Oh, I've been dancing, brother. I've been dancing.
Let me find out you was a backup dancer for B2K or something.
Oh,
like, come on.
Funny thing, I just recently challenged Omarion, and because the Millennium Tour is out, so B2K is back out, Chingy, all of them, man, Mario, they on the tour. Yeah, Chingy.
Okay.
Yep. See, look, I'm from LA. I don't know how y'all feel about Chingy on the South.
No, he my homeboy. Like, but every time you hear Chingy, you just don't be ready for it.
I know. Hey, man, Lloyd. They all on the tour. Yin Yang Twin.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So they're on the Millennium Tour. So recently, I did a shout out video to them, for Raz-B and all them, just congratulating the brothers on sticking together, pushing through, because they went through a lot to put this thing back together. So I just congratulated them as their brother. And Omarion commented, he was like, man, I love your work, brother. I've been studying you for a long time. And then I told him, I said, I've been challenging you, to a battle for about the last 6 years. He said, okay, well, let's set it up. I said, okay then. So I'm just letting you know. Now y'all know.
So okay, so this is going to be a thing.
Oh, it's going to be a thing.
Wow.
Hell yeah. But it's friendly. It's a friendly thing, brotherly thing. But yeah, bro, no, I definitely.
You got served 3. Starting Rizza Islam. Wow.
I love dancing, brother. It's a battle thing. It's a war thing, but spiritual. So yeah, that's where all that.
That's the first time I seen you be human. Then the second time I see you be human, you was having you start doing your messages in the do-rag.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, whoa. The
do-rag Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we real.
You getting comfortable.
Come on, man. We real.
He's
brother.
turning into a celebrity now.
Oh,
Okay.
Man.
It's turning to getting the reality show part of it is coming in now.
Man, but the more reality than the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
brother. Yeah, but in the do-rag thing, because people they was asking like, man, how your hair just laying down? Or he get his hair relaxed, and I'm like, no, hold on. You know what? Let me go ahead and show them how I lay my hair down. I put the do-rag on, I got my face on it, got my own do-rags. I'm like, yes, this is what we do, just to show them, because like you said, people need to see that side of you sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
this makes you relatable.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And I noticed that I said, you know what, I'm going a little too hard, because this is real, brother. We fighting against a real enemy. And because of that, I want to make sure everyone understands that's my stance. Like, don't get it twisted. I don't want you to think I'm just too funny and no. This is who I am. Every now and then I give you a little bit to relax, so we cool, but you better understand I'm out here fighting this real enemy for y'all. Just to make it very clear. But no, I'm definitely human. I'm a real brother from Compton. I mean, I love to laugh, joke, dance, all that stuff. I go to the movies,
Wow, this is interesting for me, man. Cause like I said, I'm a new fan.
I appreciate it.
And then on top of that, man, I don't know if this moment was this was something that just happened for you and all of us is at the same time, and you shared it with us when you put up the moment when you met Louis Farrakhan.
Oh man,
was that in real time for everybody?
Oh, but no, that was definitely for everybody. It was mainly for me, but I wanted everyone else to really understand, brother, what it feels like to meet someone who you truly look up to. And I'm talking about, some people love Brother Malcolm X, right? Some people love Dr. King. Some people love Brother Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale. You have people who have their leader in their mind, who they idolize. Minister Farrakhan, to me, encompasses and embodies the best of all of them. Because I've been studying him for years, and he is one of the only living today. So when I met him, bro, I'm telling you, brother, words can't explain, really. They can't. And then
it was all over your face, man,
bro.
And
I was trying not to cry, man.
Oh, I saw it.
I was holding like
I was about to cry watching that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was beautiful, but I mean, it was so much, because to know that this man has been fighting for over 60 years of his life, and some of the things he's done, I'm just like, I don't know how he's done it. I don't know how you were able to do this and still be alive. I mean, he's had death threats, he's had assassination attempts, many of them.
Yeah.
Because people are like, why is he still alive? He's like, hold on, no. They tried to assassinate him multiple times. And I'm just like, brother, God got him here doing this. So when I met him, brother.
He ain't scared. He ain't dumbed it down, not a 1 ounce.
He can't. He can't, brother. 85, he's not playing. Because he like, 85, listen, 85, bro, looking like he in his 50s. And talking like he in his 20s. You don't give a damn?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
And as he shouldn't, because we need that inspiration today. So nah, brother, when I met him, man, it was beyond words. And he told me to have him say to me that I love everything that you're doing, and to keep doing the work. And this is before social media, but I've been in the street doing this work. So for him to say that, and for him to just to get a smile from that man, I'm like, that's money can't buy the feeling. Bro.
No, he was happy to meet you, bro.
I'm telling you.
And right there in that moment, like I said, I think I reached out to you and we was talking through DM, and I was just saying, hey, bro, you're next. That's gonna happen to you. You're the next big leader,
bro. I'm one of thousands upon tens of thousands, and I'm only saying it that way because we need thousands. We can't have one.
Right,
we need
right.
Thousands. But I am studying him, because in order for me to make it as far as he did, I need to study all of the successful actions that he did, and also dodge all the negative mistakes that he told us not to make. He said, don't do this, don't do this, don't do. He's mapped it out for us, bro, as a blueprint. He has an example of that. So I said, oh, nah, brother. So we need to create as many leaders as possible. I'm honored to be one of those counted among the 10,000 fearless, is what we call it. So, brother, just if I can do my part to at least knock us a few more decades into the future, then that's all I want to do, bro.
What's your mission?
Freedom, justice, equality, and liberation of our people. First, black and brown people within America, and then, of course, the original people across the entire diaspora of the planet.
And how are people taking to you right now? And do you feel like you're getting a lot of cooperation out there? Or
yeah. Well, for the vast majority, yes. Only because, real recognize real, brother. People can see if you are truly about what you say you're about. First of all, if you say you're gonna be somewhere and you get there, okay, they look at that. If you say one word and that same word is consistent over years and years and years, they say, okay, he's about that. Because this brother not only talks it, but he also demonstrates this. He said he was gonna do this and he did it. He said he was gonna be there and he was there. He said he was gonna help with this problem and he's helping with it. See, people don't just like talk no more. They want you to show them. This generation is the show me generation. I want to just hear it. Where's it at? Is it on YouTube? Can I see it over here? Can I see it? They want to see it because the talking is cheap now. That's why people behind computers and all day. It's like, look, man, hey, that's nice, but now people really want you to get in real life. They want to touch you like you. Okay, you're a real brother. Okay, cool. Like you said, you a human being. Damn, I didn't know you was that tall. I didn't know you was. See, because I'm right here. You can see your brother. People want to experience you because they're so used to being fooled by fake nonsense and virtual reality and the real housewives of this and this show, and there's so much fake stuff to where people don't know who's real anymore. They really don't. And I mean, serious to where they question the real people, and those who are real are looking like those who are fake, and those who are fake looking like those who are real. It's like, hell no. The only way you can destroy that is by getting outside and really doing real work, tangible, physical work that changes conditions. That's the only thing that's going to solve the problem.
Now, who you feel like messes it up for you?
Every Negro who wants to divide us while we are progressing together. That means a male or female.
And you said that in one of your posts, and I reposted it, and it was talking about, hey, well, I'm about unity, and I'll expose you on your platform.
Simple.
Where did that come from?
Oh, bro.
What did you just deal with?
Man, wait, what was it? It was, it was a number. Matter of fact, hold on, it was about 3 or 4 interviews that I saw that pissed me off, and I think it was some artist, one of the artists who were going back and forth with another one over social media. And it was like, I can't stand. It wasn't the game. It wasn't him. It was my brother. He sometimes he just goes off on certain people. I love my brother. He just be going off on.
Hey, listen, we know.
Okay. Yeah, right.
This where he came from.
Right. So right. So I'm thinking, man, it was it was 3 different things, including Michael Jackson, the Leaving Neverland thing. That's one that really,
pissed me off too.
Yeah, that's one that triggered me real heavily. It was another one, R. Kelly. So it was a Michael Jackson thing on R. Kelly and how the people's heavy energy, the way they came at this R. Kelly thing with so much passion. I said, okay, see, I would love to see that passion for us coming together, for us buying our own things, buying up our own land, fighting against this system, fighting for freedom, liberation, all that kind of, but you doing all this against this black man. Okay, I get you. Now, if he's guilty, damn right, suffer the consequences, go to jail. But damn it, take everybody else along with him who allowed him to do it. The people who helped to sign the checks because he's illiterate, he couldn't read or write. The people who helped to book the flights for them girls to come to that house, he couldn't read or write. The mother and father who forged the marriage certificate for Aaliyah, they did that. It's kind of like, if you're going to take him down, let's divvy this up.
Arrest everybody on the documentary.
Up, brother. That's right.
Everybody got to go.
Bruh, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So it was because of certain artists who were so passionately bashing him, and they were excusing Harvey Weinstein, over 80 women accusing him of misconduct, over 22 women accusing Donald Trump. You want to dig up Michael Jackson? Let's dig up Elvis Presley. Let's dig up all these white men who've been doing this for years. All right, fine. You don't dig up nobody? Let's go ahead and grab all of these Catholic priests, over 6,000 of them who molested over 33,000 boys. Let's go ahead and dig them up.
That's
See,
a
if you
want,
bruh, I'm like, if you wanna go there, then let's go there all the way, because justice needs to be completely blind and needs to be balanced across the board, because we have an agenda and we are not free as a people yet. And because of that, every single distraction is just that, a damn distraction. So I'm not going to help to destroy my own brother. If he's going down, let him go down. If he's found out, boom, he's found out. All right, well, brother, you know what? You shouldn't have done that. Suffer the consequences, take it gracefully. All right, boom. But I'm not going to piss on you while you're going down. You understand? Nobody else does that except for our people.
Why do we do that?
Because
why are we so bandwagon?
Man.
And we more racist with each other than anybody.
Oh, of course. Well, because we used to be rewarded for turning in one
Wow.
another. We used to be rewarded for snitching. We used to be rewarded for attacking and killing one another. The meritorious manumission law in the 1700s. If you knew that a slave was going to revolt or rebel, you could get money, you could get opportunity if you told the slave master or if you told the white man, well, this group over here, they thinking about revolting, so I think, you should stop them. He would give you a couple more dollars and give you a little opportunity. Good job, boy. Good boy. You would always get rewarded for doing something like that. So now we do it to ourselves because we think there's going to be a payout at the end of the day. Matter of fact, I can tell on my brother to get put on over here. I'll stop him from getting a deal because I can get the deal. You see, this nonsense, bro, this crab in the barrel mentality, this damn, let me drag everybody else down instead of coming together, putting on each other on like the Jewish community does, the Chinese community does, the Italian community does. They all do for self and one another, do for self and kind. They don't say, oh, you from Kowloon, I'm from Hong Kong. It's like, no. We are Chinese. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You put money in my account, I put money in your account. We are one people. That's what we got to get back to because everybody else is benefiting off of us, but we are not benefiting off of one another.
Ain't that Sam?
Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That is so crazy how you can see these people they just come here next week and open up some shops.
Come on, man.
And we've been here. I've been here whole 36 years.
Come on, brother.
Whole 36 years.
Come on, brother.
And still don't know how to open up a business.
Come on, brother.
And then my brother won't even tell me.
Right.
And he won't even tell me how he got the rent over there inside this building next door, or how much it costs, who the landlord is, nothing. Because he think if I come in there, I'm taking business from him.
You're gonna take it, brother. It's crazy. I met with a Chinese man to ask him about his storefront. How did he put that up there? He said, me, 10 of my family members, we get together, we each put up $1,000. He said, and then we go and buy a property, or we go and, see what we can do, down payment, put it there, boom. And he said, every month we do the same thing. Each one of us from our businesses or our jobs, we get $1,000 a piece and put that $10,000 every month in there until we own the area. Then we do the same thing for next door and next door and next door. We establish our businesses and put our family in there. Simple mathematics, group economics, united movement. It's very simple. It's very strategic, but it's very simple. Why the hell haven't we done that? See, for the majority, just for the majority, because it's happening now, but it's very, very simple. We will put $10,000 on our neck, but not on property for our family. It's all right, bro. Look, it's a sobering message today, damn it. We just gotta get with the real. Look, look, hey, look, we thinking.
Yeah, you did that. I got woke. I just got woke. Right on.
It just got woke.
It put out.
But man, it's a sobering message, man. We got to hear because now, if I can literally change the life of my entire community with the amount of money I can get from pawning my watch, that lets me know I may have been a little selfish. And sometimes it's been out of ignorance. Sometimes it's been out of because I came out of an impoverished condition where I never had nothing. And now I got something I want it all. I understand how that feel. You talking about being on food stamps when they look like Chinese money.
Right.
Bro, you talking about getting $1 pack of 18 cookies for $1? Hey, I'm with it. Eating ketchup sandwiches and sipping hot sauce for dinner. Bro, I've been there.
I used to eat the rain.
Man, come on.
You hear me?
Eat the rain. Damn.
That's how hungry we were. We had to eat the rain.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Air sandwiches.
Man.
I'm real.
And that's a real thing. So I understand what that feels like to literally come from nothing. So when you finally get that bag, you like, I ain't letting this go. Matter of fact, not only am I not letting it go, I ain't giving it to nobody because I never had this. And then you justify it by saying, well, you know what? I got to survive. I got to eat. I. Now realizing if you put the we in there, each one of you doing a little will never have to do a lot and everybody will eat. Everybody will be comfortable. Everybody will be successful. And we won't be sitting here being laughed at by every goddamn body else. We'll be laughing all the way to the bank, laughing to our own real estate, laughing to our private jet. Everything, brother. I'm tired of living in that condition as a people. Just sincerely. We can have our chains and everything because we come from royalty. That's why we're attracted to it. Look, oh yeah, you go ahead and bring it back out. Bam! Bam!
I was feeling bad.
No, you are. Look,
you just released me.
Right. No, see, because we are connected to gold and diamonds and rubies. We are royalty, so we love to be adorned with jewelry and fashion. That's why we have that as nature. But the problem is, if we do that to the detriment of our progress, there's an issue there. So we have to make sure we put our ducks in a row. Handle things properly in order of importances, not order of wants, but orders of needs. And once we do it that way, then we can get the jewelry after we buy some real estate, after we establish that LLC in that business, after we go ahead and establish and create that business plan and that model, and then I can put some of the money on the side to go ahead and buy some of that jewelry. That's cool. but make sure you handle the important things first. After that, then you can go ahead and have some fun. It's all good. Wear some jewelry. I don't mind, but I don't want to wear some jewelry and be broke, or wear all this jewelry, got all the money on my neck, but I don't own nothing. And I'm walking around asking, hey, can you help me rent this place? Or can you help me to get a loan for this place? Oh, hell no. Nah, we don't need to be in that.
You got to move inside your watch.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real, brother. I'm telling you, when I saw Floyd and he has a over $18 million watch on his wrist, I said, brother, you can open up 18 independent banks. You can open up over 40 credit unions and give private loans to all the black-owned businesses and have them come out of economic slavery overnight. See, that's how we need to think. Just for what you got on your watch can change the majority of black folks' lives in a week or 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's how we have to think. It's very simple. And it's not going to take nothing else away from you. Donate the watch to the cause, brother. You get what I'm saying? Donate something. Donate a chain. Donate it. Let them pawn it. You keep. All right.
I just got one.
All right,
I only got one.
That's the one. He'll keep the
Okay,
one.
yeah.
You always need one, bro.
Just one. So what kind of woman is like the right grade for you?
Oh, man. Well, okay. Understanding, because this mission is very demanding, which doesn't mean, once again, I'm very considerate of the woman's feelings. I have 7 sisters, so been around a lot of women, so I'm very considerate of her feelings, but she has to be understanding, loving, caring, compassionate, has integrity. I don't need a woman who just likes to be ran over. I don't need that. I want a woman who has a strong mentality, a strong level of emotion. She knows who she is. She knows what she can take, what she can't take. She knows what she can deal with, what she can't deal with. And she'll let you know right up front, this is what I'm about, and I won't take this. And if you agree with that, then we can work with that. Confidence, nurturing for real. And I'm talking about nurturing not as a mother to me, but nurturing as that wife quality who sincerely is interested in what I'm interested in. You see, when you have somebody who actually is interested in the same thing as you, almost as much as you're interested in it, oh man, you got a winner right there. They want to help you to get to your goal faster than you can run.
That's right.
You're like, man, she already up there.
That's what I'm looking for.
You. That right there, see, all of these components, but also I have to be able to be the same exact thing that I'm asking for. So I have to be compassionate. I have to be nurturing to her, considerate. I have to also contribute to her needs, wants, and goals, her purposes, her dreams and aspirations, all of that, which I absolutely love doing. I'm one of those giving type of men to where it's like, what is it that you want to be in life? Where is it that you're going? And then I have to find, get in where I fit in, how I can help with that. But also I want the same thing in return. I do want to get married, absolutely. I want children, I want all that. And because of that, I also want to make sure I'm striving for the highest quality. I'm looking for it, but I'm not right now. I'm looking, but I'm not. But it's like when I see something, I'm like, okay, all right, I'll see. I'll check on that later. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a stamp in that one. Okay, cool. But I got to keep going only because, like I said, brother, the timing. And I wish sometimes that we were in a different time, because
in a different time,
meaning the enemy is doing so much. Right now,
it's not simple.
It's hard. It's hard for me to even focus on being with somebody. It's like we in overtime right now. Like we close. Yeah, we're close to making very big strides, very evolutionary strides as a people. And if I take my foot off this gas even a little bit, just to go find a woman, I could possibly miss a shot at helping us to move to another step. And because of that, I keep my foot on the gas. And the beauty is, if another one, a sister specifically, has her foot on the gas almost as much as me, then I'll see her right next to me. And I'm like, okay, you the one, because you right up here with me. Right there.
With that being said, can you be is it possible for you to be attracted to a woman that's just as powerful as you and influential as you?
Oh yeah, and not be intimidated.
Can y'all be, not be intimidated?
Of course,
and not be in competition.
Oh yes, oh yeah. Okay, thank you. Good question. Very good question. Some of the brothers, man, people that I know, a woman who is confident is intimidating to some of them. And that's a problem, because you don't want to compete with your woman. You don't want to compete with women, period. No. Because there are different roles. Okay, there are things she can do that you can't do. And I'm not just saying regular household stuff or lifting this or computer this. No, I'm saying she has a different nature, and you have a different nature. You can help her to create life, but she cultivates that. Like there's stuff you cannot do that she can do. She's made for certain things that a man is not made for, and because of that, we don't contradict. We don't fight one another, and we damn sure don't compete. We complement one another. So I have to add to her, she adds to me. So no, brother, I love a confident woman. I love a confident. When I say I love it, I mean, if you confident, good, because that means you're not gonna get messed up if another woman comes to my events or comes up to me and smiles and she looks better than you. You know, you won't feel some kind of way. No, you will know. Like, that's mine, he's mine, I'm his. And we right here. We together. It don't matter if a woman more pretty, you know, better body, whatever, more articulate. No, your confidence is what's going to help us to secure this relationship, because I'm damn confident. I fear no man, I envy no man. I'm jealous of no man. And because of that, I want a woman who has the same sentiment as it pertains to women. Absolutely.
I can dig it.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Oh,
So, were you able, now that you in a position that you are, to put your family back together again?
Oh man, that's a beautiful question too, brother. My family, we went through a lot of things, brother. And remember I mentioned my sister who was on crack cocaine for 20 years. She's doing well, sober, clean, been clean for years now. She's doing very good, has her own place, car, job. She's doing exceedingly well. My older brother who was in prison, he was gangbanging for a long time. He came out, 4 beautiful children, all their colleges are paid for. He owns his own home. He's making far more money legally than he was making illegally. You know, he's been married to his wife, the same woman, for a long time. And we all from Compton. I mean, you know, my family has been doing well. My mother's doing well. My siblings are doing well, because we went through all of those things we went through, and we have a good rapport and understanding among one another. So I reach out to them as much as I can, check on them, and we constantly, we talk on a group text now, all the siblings and all that. We never did that kind of stuff. But now we're on it because, you know, it's that time, and we all went through the different struggles that we went through individually, but now we're coming together as a family the way we used to be before things collapsed and started getting hectic. So yeah, brother. Oh yeah.
Word. So what do you pray for?
Man, I pray for peace, one, for myself and for others. Love for myself and others, and I'm talking about really, brother. Minister Farrakhan said that we don't love enough, and because of that, we get so stuck in this individualism, to where we don't even care for one another no more. We see an old lady on the street, on the ground, we just walk right past her. We see stuff that's blatant, and it's like, I should help this person, and I don't do it. In our own family, and our friends, there's so much that goes on to where it's like, we need to pray for love, understanding. We need to pray for unity, and for us coming together as a people, because we are not going to get anywhere separately as far as we can get collectively. It's not going to happen like that. And a lot of the individuals who think they made it, bro, that's nothing compared to where you will be if you put us all on. We all get put on. Bro, we are going so far if we come together. So my prayer is for all of those things, and it's for it to be expeditiously, brother, quickly. Because we don't have that much time, and this enemy is going crazy because they see that we're coming together. We are rising in awareness. We are becoming a unit again, slowly but surely. See the Bloods and the Crips coming together, the different hoods and different boroughs coming together. People are really finding out that, wait a minute, this government got some stuff for all of us, to where we need to come together, or else we will not survive as a human reality. See, so there's all of these components, brother, and I'm very thankful, man, to just be able to pray for that, but also to put the work behind the prayer.
I don't want to put you inside a box.
No.
And I don't want to give you a label that is not where you want to be represented. How do you categorize yourself? What are you?
I'm a brother. I'll say it that way, and that's a big deal, because people, they question us. Why do you say brother this, sister this? Because when you say you are a brother, you are saying you are the other me. So when I see you, I see myself. Meaning I'm going to do with you, for you, and by you what it is that I would do for myself. If I'm going to brush my teeth, if I'm going to take care of myself, if I'm going to exercise, I will help you to do the same. If I want to start a business, I want to help you to do the same. If I want to help the people in the community, and I want to do something for myself as far as, investing in something to make more money, well, hell, I want to help you do the same, because you are the other side of me. So the brother is the other side. Sister is the other side of her sister. So I am a brother. I'm a servant of my people. I'm just, a soldier under Farrakhan, of course, a member of the Nation of Islam. But if you just were to ask me again, what would you categorize yourself as? I'm really just a brother. And I mean that when I say that. When I'm shaking people's hands and I'm like, bro, I'm here, I'm your brother, I mean that. And of course, like I said, it has to be backed up with the actions and the work to demonstrate them words. It's not some empty words that I've been saying, bro. I really mean what I say. Absolutely.
Best advice you ever got, and who'd you get it from?
The Honorable Minister was Farrakhan, because I was gonna say my mother. My mother gave me some. They both neck and neck. I mean, that's moms. And the minister would say, "No, brother, that's your mom." So okay, so I'll say moms. She gave me some advice. She said, and she used, she used the nation as well. She said, "You know what, baby?" She said, "The messenger, meaning the most honorable Elijah Muhammad." She said, "The messenger always said that every knock is a boost. Whenever you feel like you're getting knocked down, tore down, broken down, no, it's something that is going to build you constantly." She said, "So never allow the current circumstances to change the way you think about the future." She said, "Don't ever let that change." She said, "Just look at it as an opportunity of growth, and every level there's a new devil." So she said, every time you go up and it gets more hard and more difficult, she said, just know you're on the right path, because it's going to build you into the next person that you're going to be, and it's going to evolve you.
Now, this is my last question.
Yes, sir.
And this is a big one for me. And I heard you speak on it on a anniversary, and it's about Malcolm X. What do you understand about the way he died and why he died?
Absolutely. Well, number one, the way he died was by the working of the collective FBI, CIA, and a mixture of envy and jealousy. Okay, but as far as how he actually died, that came from Eugene Roberts, who was an FBI agent. He was Malcolm's, one of his security guards, and he also was he was a security guard who went into the Black Panthers as well. Eugene Roberts. You have the shooters, who Talmadge Hayer and the other ones, who all talked about how it happened. And they said, no, it wasn't the nation that told me to do it. It wasn't Elijah Muhammad. It wasn't. No, they talked about it. The FBI is who brought it out. And he told Eugene Roberts on video. This is on YouTube. He was interviewed and talking about him being an informant. Talked about this. And so when you look at it from that perspective, it's like, oh, so that's why you gave him CPR when he had bullet wounds to the chest, which when you do CPR training, they will tell you when there are open wounds to the chest near the lung area, you do not conduct CPR because you will rush blood into the lungs. So he helped to kill him faster, to guarantee that he died. After they shot, and by the way, the shots didn't come from some shooters, off the stage. The bullet wounds went down. So it was from an upward angle down into his body, meaning someone shot him from the ceiling area. And just 2 weeks prior to that, the FBI or CIA, can't remember which one, had to admit, due to a Freedom of Information Act request, that they had rented the Audubon Ballroom 2 weeks before that. So what were they doing? Do you understand? And so when he was shot, it was shot from a downward projection. And after that, Eugene Roberts just happens to be there and is giving him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, when everybody knows that's not what you do. They knew that. So he was not giving him breath. He was making sure he took his last breath. This is a very strategic hit on Brother Malcolm, and he had been watched and followed out in Egypt. And he said, this is not the Nation of Islam doing this. And he said, because I've trained most of those brothers. It's not them that are conducting this. And at the very end, before he was murdered, he even said, there's an audio tape on YouTube as well, where he was trying to come back to the Nation of Islam, talking about the Most High Elijah Muhammad, admitting to him and apologizing because he sincerely loved the messenger, and he listened to lies from Wallace Muhammad, who was the Most High Elijah Muhammad's oldest son, who happened to be an FBI informant as well.
Wow.
The nation rose its fastest when Brother Malcolm was the spokesperson for the Most High Elijah Muhammad. He did so much magnificent work, but once he was sat down for a minute, which is standard to this day, if the messenger or the leader or the minister tells you not to speak on an issue, right, which all of us, this is a military. So if they say do not speak on this issue, none of us speak on it. We don't. But Brother Malcolm, for the assassination of John F. Kennedy, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad told all the ministers, not just Brother Malcolm, everybody, do not speak out on the assassination of JFK because the people love that man.
That's right.
Right? It wasn't just Malcolm. He was talking to everybody. But Brother Malcolm, once them cameras got in his face, because the enemy is slick, they run right up to you, right? So Brother Malcolm made a statement, And as true as it may have been for him to say it, for what he felt, it violated the order. And he said, well, I think it's just a case of the chickens coming home to roost. And it's like, brother, because he just got assassinated.
Right.
And black and white people loved him.
Right.
At that time. So the messenger was very wise. He was like, just don't speak on that. But he did, and that's why he had to sit him down. You can't speak for this amount of time. And we all take discipline differently. We all take discipline differently. And when Brother Malcolm was put out of the nation, he went on his own journey and he did what he did. And yes, there were brothers who were envious of him and jealous of him. Hell, are there brothers envious and jealous of Brother Rizza? Are there brothers envious and jealous of Brother Jack? It's envy and jealousy runs thick every damn where. So no, it's not that nobody in the nation was jealous or envious. Of course, hell yeah. There's somebody envious and jealous of almost everybody on this goddamn planet for some reason. And because of that had an atmosphere, and they say Minister Farrakhan has something to do with it. Minister Farrakhan was his mentee. Malcolm was teaching Minister Farrakhan. People think Minister Farrakhan was older than him. No, he was younger. Malcolm was teaching him, okay, and he loved Malcolm, and he loved the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Brother Minister Farrakhan was not the leader at the time, because he was the leader. No, he wasn't. He didn't have that authority. All these different lies that people are listening to, but the only thing that they do is they remove all of the cause away from the same enemy who has killed almost all of our leaders, and that is the United States government. Very simple. J. Edgar Hoover, they asked him, what is the greatest threat to the United States? He said, Negro unity. Brother Malcolm was uniting black people. And once he left and came back, he was going to bring the plight of black people, of us being enslaved, to the doorsteps of the United Nations with the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That was going to be crazy for this government. And they were like, hell no, take him out now. They couldn't take that, because if he would have done that with the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, brought the other African leaders, because some of them were going to come along as well. If that were to happen, the United States government back then would have had to pay reparations, and they would have collapsed economically, because they had already owed money to the international bankers back then, and they damn sure owe a lot more today, which is over $60 trillion. So it's a thick topic.
It's very
thick.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is bigger than Nino Brown.
Man, bro. And mind you, I'm not just saying that because I'm in the Nation of Islam. I've asked the question myself, but I got the facts. Dick Gregory broke that whole thing up. He told the whole truth about it. Not just Minister Farrakhan told the truth. He did. Who was it? Ilyasa Shabazz, Brother Malcolm's oldest daughter.
I've talked to her in here before.
Oh yeah, and she told it. She said it. She's like, why do y'all keep saying that? Like, no, the trigger men were not in the Nation of Islam. It's like, what is up with you? Why are you so fast? You so stuck. Why? Because you keep wanting to attack this group because you don't want people to find out that you ain't doing a damn thing for the community.
But it wasn't enough information back then either.
No, of course. No, back then, no. I'm saying over the last 15, 20 years. It's like people know, bro. The internet has been out. Come on, like y'all better knock it off, man. Just stop. At least the last 10 years strong. You can say last 10 years strong. People have found out, and there are people who are perpetuating this lie, because all they want to do is attack the groups who are legitimately, as we were saying, doing the work rather than talking, to take up for the fact that y'all niggas is talking and you ain't doing nothing to help the people. Stop talking about those who are doing the work and get out here and help us continue to do the work.
That's right.
It's just that simple. You ain't got to join the nation. No, join together. Let's come together. Your group, this group, our group, let's all come together, do something to help the people. But other than that, we ain't about this talking and dividing. Brother, we don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have the level of manpower. We don't have the economics. We damn sure don't have the authority thus far to do what we want to do. So we got to come together. It's just that simple. But all the lies got to stop, brother. And I mean that for everybody.
Most definitely.
Everybody.
Come on now. Let's live in truth.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you want to say that this is 50 before we get up out here, man?
This is 50. Be easy on me, y'all. And be easy on your brother. Because this is a powerful network and a powerful platform. And I'm honored, brother, to be able to be on here, because we got to reach all of our people.
They're most definitely.
We are, it's 2019.
I didn't think you'd come to my show, man.
Are you serious?
I thought it was a little bit too rough for you.
Oh,
but then when I saw you was on my dog show, Corey Holcomb, and I was like, okay.
Man,
so
that's my boy.
He talked to us. Then I seen Nick Cannon pushing you and whatnot. I was like, okay.
Bruh, I'm from Compton, man.
Okay.
I've all my life.
I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think I was good enough, man.
Brother, I'm telling you, all I've dealt with is the heaviest of my people. That's my people.
Okay.
I'm not interested in the preppy, bro. That's nice, but you don't need that much help. You're successful. You have your businesses. You feel like you've made it. Okay, I want to go where my people are who ain't got shit. And I mean that because we need to help you. It's more down here than it is up there. Y'all up there because you were allowed to be up there for the majority. Some of y'all work real hard, but still, at the end of the day, some of y'all were allowed to. The masses of my people are not allowed to be up there. So we need to come together, put our stuff together so that we can build our own. And because of that, brother, I'm going to any show that invites me that's real and that's not about dividing us. If we cool with that, man, I'm with it. That's my people.
Already.
Yeah.
There it is, man.
Yes, sir.
So just like that, man. We got Rizza Islam, man.
Yes,
like
sir.
I always say, you just can't say you real. It's something you got to be. We over and we out of here. Do have something in mind. And remember, don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. We over and we out.